Welcome to this Sahara 4 exercise. In this exercise, we will use the cross-section window. The cross-section window allows displaying cross-section of the wells in order to be able to perform correlations between them, and the cross-section can be displayed with user configurable tracks by selecting the wells from the map in a very similar way to what we already did in the log window and the well work window. For that, now we will open our Sahara project and we will go to View, Cross-section, cross-section here. Once here, we will open a previous template to start working with. In this case, the template will be the curse here. And now we will select wells for the cross section. For that, we will move this window for now and let's go on the map and go to right click on any point on the map. Here, the cross section. Something important to consider is that if we close this cross section window and we try to do cross section, the option is not going to be selectable. So the only way we can do this is by opening first the cross section window like this. Now with the cross section window open, let's go select here and let's do a new cross section. To create a new cross section, we need to select the wells that are going to create this cross section, and we will select the wells D52, D7, and D24. And now we click again on the map. We right click and we click on finish here. And now our cross section has been defined and the wells that are part of that cross section. Now we see that we have this window with more information selected. Here, as you can see, we can check on the different logs that we created in the previous exercise when we were working with the log windows. So but as you can see, we have too much information here. The information is not clearly visible, so for now we will use the minimum that we need for the cross section. In this case, we will hide resistivity and density, and we will add some flags. In this case, let's then add the track flag. Track. This is going to be track type flag, and we will add here add curve, and here we will add the well works perforation status. Here, let's check if the date is correct, and the well work status has been added. We can see here where the different layers have been perforated with this symbol here, this purple symbol. The color is purple because I decide like that in the variable. You can modify if you wish by going to edit, variables, in well work, here in operations you can go to general, here operation, and here as you can see I selected this purple color for perforations, but you can modify it if you wish. And here we see the cross section of the three wells with the three different logs with the SP and gamma ray log, the positions, the relative position of the layers as described by the petrophysical data imported, and also the layers that have been that have perforations on them with this color, with this purple color, indicating based on the wellworks that we imported the position of the perforations. Here you can also select this, the show correlation button. This will show the relative position of the layers in the well selected for the cross section. I will maximize this so we can see the numbers more clearly. And here we see, for example, that D52, all the layers are deeper in the structural sense. This makes sense because we don't have any fault in the middle in our cross section, so everything has the same tendency to go deeper. The tops are all deeper as we move forward to D52, in this case to the northwest. Here another thing we can do is modify the scale. For example, we can modify it here. For example, if I want to use fit in TBD as the main scale, we can have also a secondary scale. For example, here fit TBD sub C, so we have a point of reference, a common point of reference here. And also you can change your reference level from the field level. In this case, everything is tied to your datum, but you can use, if you have everything correctly loaded, if you have your datum loaded, you can select, for example, a different layer. Let's select 17 that is present in all of them, in all the in 3D wells. And now the 0 of your main scale is going to be associated to the position of the layer that you selected as a reference level. And this will make easier to create your relations between the different wells. So everything is tied to the same reference point. Here you can also, for example, show the peaks. This, as we discussed previously, these are going to be associated to the values that we loaded previously as petrophysical data. The top of the well is going to be in red, the bottom is going to be in green, and here we see the data that we wanted to show you for the cross-section window. In the next exercise, we will work more in depth with this window. We will do some peak selecting and some drag records and copy peaks from one well to the other. But for now, this should be enough for this first introduction. So thank you for watching and have a great day.